Hey everyone, welcome back to Daily English Talk.
The place where you learn real English every single day.
I'm Lily.
And I'm Tom, and today we are talking about something everyone has an opinion about.
Uh-oh, what did you do this time?
Nothing. We're talking about family, parents, siblings, cousins, grandparents, all of it.
This is one of the most useful topics you'll ever learn in English because you talk about your family constantly. New friends ask about it, coworkers ask about it, even a taxi driver will ask you about it.
True story. Happened to me last month.
And if you're new here, hit that subscribe button right now. We post a new episode every single day, so there's always something fresh waiting for you.
We already have 80,000 subscribers, Lily.
Thank you guys. Let's get into it.
Okay, so before we start the lesson, I have to tell you both what happened at my grandma's house last weekend.
Oh no. Why do I already feel nervous?
Because you should be. My whole family was there. Aunts, uncles, cousins, the works. And my cousin just had a baby, her first one.
Aw, that's sweet.
It was sweet until I opened my mouth.
What did you say?
I'm not telling you yet. You have to wait for the story.
Okay, so here's a question for you while you watch. What do you think Tom said to a 2-week-old baby that made his grandmother nearly drop her tea? Write your guess in the comments. We want to hear it.
Some of you are going to get uncomfortably close to the truth.
Okay, tell the story properly. Start from the beginning.
So every year, my whole family gets together at my grandma's house. Not just my parents and my sister. I mean everyone. My aunts, my uncles, my cousins, even a few relatives I only see once a year and honestly can't always remember their names.
That happens to me too. There's an uncle at every family event, and I still don't know if he's my dad's cousin or my mom's cousin.
Exactly. That's what relatives mean, by the way, not just your parents. Relatives means your whole extended family. Aunts, uncles, cousins, grandparents, everyone connected to you by blood or marriage.
Right. A lot of learners mix that up. They hear relatives and think it only means parents, but it's much bigger than that.
So anyway, this year was different because my cousin Maya brought her new baby. First time the whole family met him.
How old is he?
2 weeks old, tiny little guy, and everyone was taking turns holding him, saying how cute he was, the usual baby stuff.
And then?
And then it was my turn to hold him. And I looked down at this baby, and for some reason my brain just decided to say something completely ridiculous.
Tom, what did you say?
Not yet. I have to build the suspense. Let's just say my grandma heard it, and she went completely silent for about 5 seconds.
5 seconds of silence at a family party? That never happens.
Never. My family talks over each other constantly. 5 seconds of silence means something has gone very wrong or very funny.
I feel like this is one of those stories you're never actually going to tell us.
Maybe not today. But I'll say this, my mom still brings it up every family dinner.
Well, while Tom refuses to finish his story, let's actually use this chaos to learn something. Because that whole scene, aunts, uncles, cousins, grandma, it's the perfect setup for today's vocabulary.
Fair enough. Let's teach.
So, here's a small grammar point that trips up a lot of learners. When we talk about family, we usually use the verb have, not be.
Meaning?
Meaning you say, I have 2 brothers, not I am 2 brothers.
Okay, that second one sounds like something out of a horror movie.
Right? But it's a really common mistake, especially for learners whose first language uses a different structure. In English, family members are things you have, like objects or people connected to you. I have a sister. She has 3 cousins. We have a big family.
What about talking about someone's relationship to you, like whose brother or sister someone is?
Good question. That's where the possessive comes in. We use apostrophe S. So you'd say, Maya is my cousin's mother. Wait, that's not right. Let me try that again.
Okay, even Lily makes mistakes.
Okay, here's a cleaner example. Maya's baby is my cousin. The apostrophe S shows that the baby belongs to or is connected to Maya.
So it's Maya apostrophe S baby.
Exactly. Same with my mom's sister for an aunt, or my dad's parents for your grandparents on your father's side.
So basically in English, we build these little chains. My dad's sister's daughter would be...
Your cousin.
Right, we don't actually say that whole chain in real life.
Definitely not. Native speakers just say cousin. Nobody walks around saying my father's sister's daughter.
Good, because I would get lost halfway through that sentence.
Let's move into the vocabulary now, because there's a lot to cover. Let's start simple. Parents mean your mother and your father together, and siblings mean your brothers and sisters together.
So instead of saying, I have one brother and one sister, you can just say, I have two siblings.
Much faster.
It sounds more natural, too. When native speakers talk casually, they often group things like this instead of listing every single person.
Can I tell a story here?
Please.
So growing up, my sister was older than me by 4 years, and she never let me forget it. Every argument ended with, I'm older, so I'm right.
Classic older sibling behavior.
Right. And that's the word. Older, not big. A lot of learners say my big sister, which people do understand, but older sister is the more standard, cleaner way to say it.
Same with younger, not small brother, but younger brother. My friend from Brazil used to say small brother all the time, and we all knew what he meant, but it always sounded a little bit off.
It's understandable, just not quite natural. Older and younger for age, save big and small for actual size.
What about people who don't have siblings?
That's called being an only child. One child in the family, no brothers, no sisters.
My roommate in college was an only child, and honestly, his room was spotless. No sibling ever borrowed his stuff without asking.
That checks out.
Okay, my turn to teach something. Grandparents.
Go for it.
So technically, the formal words are grandmother and grandfather, but almost nobody says that in daily conversation.
Right. In real life, people say grandma and grandpa. Much more common, much warmer sounding too.
My grandma actually hates being called grandmother. She says it makes her sound ancient.
How old is she?
78, and she still beats me at cards every single time we visit.
78 and undefeated?
Undefeated. I think she's cheating, but nobody can prove it.
That's the baby's great-grandmother then, right? The one from the story.
Yes, which honestly makes what I said even worse.
Wait, does this connect to the story?
Maybe. Keep watching.
Okay, moving on before you distract us again. Let's talk about customs.
A custom is a tradition, something a family or culture does regularly, often passed down for generations.
Like what?
In my family, we always eat dinner together on Sundays. No phones allowed at the table. That's a custom.
Ours is smaller, but every birthday my dad makes the same terrible joke about getting older. Every single year.
Is it the same joke?
Word for word. It's basically a family tradition at this point, an unofficial custom.
See, that actually works. A custom doesn't have to be something huge or formal. It can just be a habit your family repeats.
What about obey? That one feels more serious.
It is a bit more serious. Obey means to follow rules or instructions, usually from someone with authority, like a parent.
So, children obey their parents.
Right. Or in some families, respect and obedience are extremely important values. In many cultures, children are taught to obey their parents and older relatives without arguing.
My parents definitely expected that growing up. If my dad said no, that was the end of the conversation.
Same here, though I think it's changing a bit with younger generations. There's more conversation now, more explaining why instead of just because I said so.
Because I said so. Every parent's favorite sentence.
Last word for this section, bond. A bond is a close connection or relationship between people.
Like the bond between siblings.
Exactly. My sister and I have a really strong bond. We talk every single day. Or, going through hard times together created a deep bond between them.
My bond with my grandma is basically built on card games and her refusing to admit she cheats.
That counts. Okay, here's a more modern concept. Chosen family.
I actually love this one.
Chosen family means close friends who feel like family, even though you're not related by blood.
My roommates from university are basically my chosen family at this point. We've known each other for 8 years. We've helped each other through breakups, job losses, all of it.
That's exactly it. You might say, she's not my sister by blood, but she's family to me. Or, my friends became my chosen family after I moved to a new city.
It's a really useful phrase for people who moved far from home and built a new support system.
Definitely. Family doesn't always mean blood relatives. Sometimes it means the people who show up for you.
Yeah, that's a nice one.
All right, let's fix a few common learner mistakes before we wrap up the vocabulary.
Give me one.
A lot of learners say, I am single child. What's wrong with that?
It should be I am an only child, right? You need the article an and it's only, not single.
Exactly. Single usually describes someone's relationship status, not their family structure.
Here's one for you. What's wrong with I have big brother?
Missing the article, and big should probably be older, so I have an older brother.
Perfect.
One more. Some learners say, my parents obey me a lot. What do you think happened there?
I think they meant the opposite. They probably meant, I obey my parents, or maybe they meant, my parents trust me a lot. Obey and trust are very different things.
Big difference. You obey rules and authority. You trust people you believe in.
Good distinction.
Okay, let's go through everything we covered today. Parents and siblings for your immediate family, older and younger, not big and small, for describing siblings by age, only child if you don't have any siblings.
Grandma and grandpa, the natural everyday versions of grandmother and grandfather, relatives for your whole extended family.
Customs for traditions your family repeats, obey for following rules from someone in authority, bond for a close connection between people,
And chosen family, the close friends who feel like real family, even without blood ties.
Family looks different for everyone, and now you have the English to actually describe yours, whatever that looks like.
And somewhere in my family, there's still a 2-week-old baby who has no idea what I said to him.
Which we still don't know.
And you still won't.
Okay, tell us in the comments, how many siblings do you have? Are you the older one, the younger one, or an only child?
And don't forget, take a guess. What do you think I said to that baby? Best guess gets a heart from me.
Some of these comments are going to be wild, I can already tell.
I'm ready for it.
That's it for today's episode. Practice these words out loud. Describe your own family using them. It'll stick so much faster that way.
And remember, we post a brand new episode every single day, so there's always a reason to come back.
If you enjoyed this one, hit subscribe and share it with a friend who's learning English too.
Until next time, keep talking, keep learning, and take care of your family, chosen or otherwise.
See you tomorrow.
Bye, everyone.